class last time, so he's looking thin, trim. So he might be coming in with a little bit better cardio.
I think you're right. I think he fought at heavyweight last time,
Yeah, he
right?
did. He fought Josh at heavyweight.
There's only one class above 205. So.
Yeah.
No glove touch.
Oh. Ooh. Nice job by the veteran Neal catching that kick and rushing him forward, getting the takedown, knockdown.
Yeah, as you guys can tell, there's a little height advantage, a little reach advantage.
Ooh, nice overhand, right? I told you when Neal throws, he throws with bad
Oh,
intentions.
that was a nice cross to the body by Chris.
Chris is doing a good job of using his feet for the distance, but Neal's getting in there pretty well.
Let me see, you got a orthodox guy against a southpaw. One thing that opens up, as we all know, it opens up that rear kick to the body or rear kick to the head.
Neal's doing a great job every time, catching that kick and walking forward. And that's where the experience starts coming in.
I think part of that is that Chris.
Ooh, nice shot by Chris.
Chris is trying to throw that kick to the head. If he's just Chris circles away. And that is key when you have these guys that have heavy hands that are trying to push up against the cage, is that you got to circle away. You can't just move straight backwards or follow you. You circle, it's a lot harder for him to follow.
Neal's doing a great job of keeping that pressure and hitting those body shots. Nice knee by Chris.
Yep. Again, guys, these guys don't have shin guards on either, so every single kick matters 100%. Every time one of these guys throws a rear kick, no matter where it lands, it's going to hurt.
Ooh, nice side kick by Neal.
Side kick. A little bit, maybe a little karate in there. Nice little teep.
Chris has got to utilize his reach. Neal's doing a great job of getting in.
Nice head kick.
Neal get in and throw a couple shots and gets out very well.
Chris is doing a very good job feigning though.
Nice overhand by Neal. Ooh. Chris seemed to be finding his reach a little bit towards the end of that round. Neal, towards the end, Neal was starting to struggle to get on the inside. At first, Neal was doing a great job getting on the inside. And then Chris settled down, started finding his range, and then Neal had trouble getting on the inside.
Yep. And you see, neither one of these guys are breathing very heavy. Both these guys have been in here before, and they know what they're doing. They know how to pace themselves. They know at this heavy of a weight class, all these guys have power. If you get in trouble and you start to get a little bit tired, and one of these guys puts it on you, you could end up asleep, just like our MMA fight earlier.
Definitely a lot more higher volume than I was expecting, but I'm glad. I like to see it. It's always good when the bigger guys throw more and to see them have the cardio.
It's also cool to see these bigger guys who are picking their shots out, who are being more technical, rather than big guys that just want to get in there and just brawl and just throw hands, and it's like, who's going to land first?
Yeah.
Here we have two guys fighting a very technical fight. You can definitely tell there's a lot of respect for each other's ability.
Chris has got to utilize that range. He's got to start using his teeps. He's got to be careful with his head kicks, as we saw, but he's got to utilize those teeps.
Nice little glove touch to start the second round.
Yeah, good respect there. Ooh, nice outside leg kick. Neal's got to set that shot up.
Yeah. One thing about seeing an orthodox versus a southpaw is you're not going to see quite as many leg kicks. A lot of leg kicks that are thrown orthodox versus. Oh, that was a nice knee to the body by Chris. A lot of those leg kicks are thrown to the inside of the leg, and the last thing you want to do is get called for a low blow.
Yeah.
I like seeing when these guys go to the body. Go to the body with some kicks and some punches.
Neal's starting to really struggle with that range.
Yeah.
Chris is doing a good job when he comes in and making him pay for it.
That was a nice leg kick.
There's a nice little kick by Neal.
Neal's like that.
Nice head kick.
Nice. Oh.
This may be
it. Chris is going to finish.
Oh, no.
Good job by Neal recovering.
Great job by Chris. Nice.
I'm sure I agree with that, but I think Chris should put it on him. Yeah, Neal still got that one hitter quitter though.
Chris was doing a great job. He was going low, 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 and then went high at a perfect time.
Nice knee. Beautiful knee.
He's picking his shots, and that's a good thing Chris is doing.
Very, very smart by Chris. He knows that, Neal has that power.
Chris did a great job when he got him in the cage. He was smart with his shots. He didn't rush it, didn't waste a lot of energy, took his time.
We're really starting to see Chris's fight IQ right here. Because a lot of guys would just sit there and just tee off. but you know Neal has that. He has that power, and Chris is like, no, like I'm good. I think I can get that position again.
He's fighting smart.
Ah, nice shot to the body.
And accurate.
Digging that left hook to the body.
I would go high right here. A nice little high kick. Ooh, nice rush by Neal.
Yep.
Looking for that looping hook.
Beautiful round.
I got to give that round to Chris.
Yep. Good job by Chris in that round.
Again, I think the reach is really starting to struggle with Neal.
I think it is too. Yep, Chris is looking really, really, really good. So is Neal, you know. At the end of the day, you know, we've got two heavy guys at 205, and both of these guys can end the fight at any second.
Take a look back here at that head kick. That was nice.
Yep.
And what I liked about
watch
it,
these knees, watch these knees. Ah.
What I liked about that head kick is he followed it up with a nice cross.
Yep. It's like he didn't throw it full power, but he threw enough where he could control himself and land a right hand right after it.
I could not agree more.
All right, Andrew, keys to victory for both these guys.
I think for Chris is to keep utilizing his reach, picking his shots. Neal's got to get on the inside because he's struggling a lot with that range. He's got to get in, he's got to land some shots and keep Chris's back on the cage. When Chris is back on the cage, Neal has the advantage. Chris out in the open like this, give the advantage to Chris. Nice teep.
Nice right hand.
And Chris is following up all his kicks and punches, which is great. He's setting up his shots. And also, I noticed Chris is switching stance a little bit.
Yes, he is. I'd love to see Neal throw a kick to the body.
Oh,
hey,
yeah,
look at there.
Oh, that
I
head
think
kick
that would
just missed.
definitely open up some things for him.
Ooh,
that's
as I
a
said,
nice combo.
you see, he threw a kick to the body or right to the head.
Like I said, guys, the righty
Ooh,
nice
to
cross to the body.
That stumble, Neal, that hurt him.
Yeah, it did.
You saw him wince. That did not feel good.
When you have a righty versus a lefty, the body shot and the head kick are always there. Nice little side
that
kick.
body shot's still hurting him. You can tell.
Yeah, it is.
He's wincing. Chris has got to go in for the kill right now and light up that body. I would do a body kick.
Ah.
I wouldn't even go for the head right now. I'd go straight for the body.
Yep.
You can see that body shot hurt Neal. I think Chris is missing a golden opportunity right here to put the fight away. Chris picking his shots. Neal's got to start landing. He's got to let his hands go. But you see how he's got his elbow tucked? I think he's protecting his body.
I think he is too. I think you're right.
Ooh, nice Superman punch.
Hey.
Nice knee
Nice
to the body.
knee.
Chris is fighting very intelligent right now.
Yeah, he is.
Chris's timing's down, his range is down. He's fighting a very smart fight.
Yep. Chris is really starting to come to his
nice
own right
head
now.
kick.
Ah, it's a nice right hand.
I love how every time he throws that kick, he follows it up with the right hand and he lands it
He's
flush.
swinging it.
Ooh, nice
knee.
knee to the body.
Who's going to empty out in the last 10 seconds?
I want to see a head kick. Go. Ooh, there we
Hey.
go. I got to give that to Chris.
Yep.
Neal fought a great
Chris
fight in the
took it.
first round.
Chris 100% took it.
Yeah, Neal fought a great fight in the first round, but clearly after the first round, Chris found his range, and the greatest thing about it, he fought intelligent. He took his shots, didn't waste energy. He looks like he could go 4 more rounds.
Yep, started to take over. He really started to find his rhythm. That's for sure. Chris and Steve already taking pictures.
Maestro, we've got a decision from our cage side judges. This K1 rules kickboxing match. Your winner by unanimous decision. The blue corner, Chris Benton.
Great fight.
Benton, your winner
Great
by
decision.
unanimous decision.
Great fight. You know, like, he came in and he took out such a game opponent in Neal. You know, we saw Neal won by knockout his last fight here, right?
Yeah.
Neal came out and he knocked this guy out last time. That's a pretty big feather in the cap of Chris.
especially for your debut.
Yep.
You know, and I got to give it to Chris 100%. His punches were very clean, crisp, and accurate, and no energy was wasted.
Like I said, he got better as the fight went on.
Yes. He didn't get flustered after that first round. He stayed calm, fought his fight, and won. Fought his fight and won. All right, coming up next, we have our next 8-minute.
Another jiu-jitsu match.
Another jiu-jitsu